To believe again, breathe again, rise again somehow. And I see it clearer. Hello, my friends. What a blessing it is to be with you in this format of Monday's Thought. I want to say again to you, I really, truthfully appreciate you for taking time to listen to the thought that God places in my heart and to share with whom God would have it to be heard. I hope and pray that something I said will be a blessing to you, an encouragement to you, and a motivation to you. That's all. It's not about preaching, ain't no preaching, no sermon. This is just thought that God places in my heart to encourage those who would hear what God has placed in my heart. Continue to like and share so that others may be blessed as well. With this Monday's thought, I'm going to pin this one, season of waiting. Season of waiting. Now that's a difficult one, especially in today's time. We're so used to getting what we want when we want it right now. I got the money, I got the resource, I got the connection. I want it right now. But there is a thing called season. There's a season of waiting. And that's a challenge to every person. It's under the sound of my voice. A season of waiting can be one of the hardest parts of life and faith. Waiting often feels like you're standing alone. It makes you feel as if nobody else is concerned about you and what concerns you. But spiritually, it can be a season where growth is happening beneath the surface. That's right. See, with God, there's always a purpose. There is a plan. There is a season. See, during a season of waiting, this is what God just may be doing in you and with you, strengthening your faith so that you trust him even when you cannot see, check this, the outcome. I know you agree with that, don't you? Maybe he's preparing you for what is next by developing wisdom, patience, and character. And those things come through waiting. It don't happen overnight. You're not born with a lot of wisdom. You're just not born with a lot of patience. And your character has to grow. But that only happens through the season of waiting. Maybe protecting you from moving too soon into something that is not yet or you are not ready for presently. See, we have to keep in mind, regardless of anybody else's opinion, God is the one who is concerned about you most. Matter of fact, he's more concerned about you and I than we are for ourselves. And the last thing I want you to think that God just may be doing, he just may be teaching you dependency, not on yourself, but on him, rather than on your own understanding. I like what Isaiah 40 and 31 says. It says this, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I think that went over your head. That's a powerful statement. That's a very powerful statement. Matter of fact, throughout this week, reflect on that verse, Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall not go into might. He said, shall renew their strength. That don't mean it's going to be overnight, but it's going to happen. See, if God has you waiting, he has not forgotten you. Remember that what you heard people say to you, the delay is not the denial. God is still working even when you cannot see him at work. So I said to you this week, enjoy the season of waiting. You will appreciate the outcome later.